Hello BBN, I was reading an article about Jason Crow Jr., a guy who is highly rated for the Cats, and even his family friendship with Hearts influenced him to come. But I saw some strange news that he might not come. Let's evaluate it. But first, subscribe to the channel to receive more news from the Cats. Ever since the young five-star prodigy announced his commitment decision for July 8th, the eyes of the basketball world have been on Lexington, which for decades has been considered a kind of breeding ground for young talents with aspirations of reaching the NBA. However, as the days progressed, unexpected rumors emerged that called into question the supposed certainty that Kentucky would be Crow's final destination. Now, the Missouri Tigers emerge as the possible favorite, a turn of events that caused surprise and raised questions about what could have changed so drastically. To understand the impact of this news, it is necessary to contextualize the relationship between Jason Crow Jr. and the Kentucky program. The family connection between the recruit and Jason Hart, an assistant coach on the team led by Mark Pope, seemed to be a decisive differentiator. In recent interviews, Crow has been full of praise when describing his relationship with Hart, referring to him as an uncle and emphasizing the personal and emotional dimension of this connection. This type of closeness, especially in a sport where recruiting often boils down to numbers and projections, was seen as a clear red flag pointing to Kentucky. However, the unexpected always finds its way into college basketball, and now the narrative takes on more complex contours. Missouri, with Dennis Gates, emerges as the new protagonist in this story. The Tigers, who have worked tirelessly to strengthen their program in recent years, appear to have earned Crow's trust at a crucial time. While there is no official confirmation yet, reports suggest that Missouri has the upper hand in securing the services of the top 10 recruit. However, it is impossible to ignore the surprise factor that this situation carries, especially when considering the depth of Crow's roots at Kentucky. Still, it is important to note that this is a process that is not yet complete. College basketball is a game of uncertainty, and the final word still belongs to Jason Crow Jr., despite the speculation and rumors. There is a real possibility that he may change his mind, and here comes the optimism surrounding the work of Mark Pope and his staff. Since taking over as the head of Kentucky basketball, Pope has demonstrated a remarkable ability to handle turbulent recruiting situations. His approach, based on authenticity and building genuine connections, has been a strength of the program. Even in the face of this momentary adversity, there is a sense that Kentucky can still turn this around. Under Pope, the program has demonstrated an impressive ability to attract top-tier talent and integrate them into a system that maximizes their skills while preparing them for the next level. As we await the official announcement of Jason Crow Jr., it's worth celebrating the dynamism and unpredictability that makes college recruiting so captivating. Whatever the young athlete's final decision, Kentucky basketball will be strengthened by the way it handled this process. Let's see how it plays out. Mo Diobate's name shines as one of the central pieces of this new partnership with Mark Pope. Starting with training, Lexington, a city where basketball is more than just a sport, it's something very important, is ready to welcome the wing transferred from Alabama with open arms, and his contagious enthusiasm and versatile talent are already warming the hearts of BBN. In a recent interview with BBN Tonight by Maggie Davis, Diobate did not hide his excitement at fulfilling a childhood dream. Wearing the iconic Wildcats jersey, "Since I was a kid, Kentucky was my dream university. Many people don't know that. Wearing the jersey and playing in it is the best thing that could have happened to me so far in my life," declared the player, with the sincerity of someone who understands the weight of the blue and white uniform. Born in Queens, New York, Diobate carries with him not only the vibrant energy of his hometown, but also a story of dedication and ambition. For him, being in Lexington is not just a professional achievement, but a personal milestone that resonates deeply. The journey to this point, from a young dreamer ready to make an impact on the court, is a different story. His arrival to the Kentucky program represents more than a transfer. It's a perfect fit for Mark Pope, who, with his strategic approach, is building a different team for his second year. Diobate's versatility is one of the highlights of his arrival. At Alabama, he has already demonstrated that he is a dynamic player, capable of playing multiple positions and bringing intensity on both ends of the floor. However, it is in Lexington that he seems destined to blossom. With an evolving skill set, especially on offense, the guard is determined to expand his game. Last season, he attempted just 26 three-pointers, but the projections for next fall are encouraging. Diobate is working to incorporate more long-range shots into his repertoire. In addition, that could make him an even more complete threat. "I just need to keep working and give him the confidence to keep doing that every game. It will take my game to a different level that no one has seen before," he said, with the confidence of someone who knows he is just beginning to show what he is capable of. Mark Pope, with his clinical eye for talent and ability to get the best out of his players, seems to have found in Diobate a diamond in the rough, ready to be polished. The move from Tuscaloosa to Lexington is not just geographic, it is an opportunity for the winger to explore new facets of his game. taking advantage of the structure and support of a program that breathes tradition and excellence. In a program that has produced legends and won 8 national titles. The pursuit of a 9th banner is a goal that unites players, coaches, and fans. Diobate, with his combination of talent, humility, and ambition, seems ready to play a unique role. Football has gained momentum with Matt Ponatoski's recent decision to commit to Kentucky. The young quarterback, who has already accumulated worthy awards and recognitions, chose to wear blue and white for his journey in the NCAA, preferring the Wildcats over giants like Alabama, Oregon, and Arkansas. The choice not only reinforces the program's growing reputation under Mark Stoops, but also signals a new era. His performance last year was overwhelming. More than 4,000 yards thrown, 56 touchdown passes, and only 3 interceptions are numbers that speak for themselves. With the sole leadership, Archbishop Muller achieved a historic season, with 14 victories and a spot in the Ohio Division I state championship. But what really stands out is his versatility. In addition to being a threat on the football field, Ponatoski also stood out in baseball, consolidating himself as one of the rare athletes capable of mastering 2 sports at the highest level. His .437 batting average, combined with his contributions as a pitcher, prove that we are dealing with a unique talent, someone who seems to have been molded by the sports mythology itself. Ponatoski's decision to align himself with Kentucky is a strategic triumph for Mark Stoops and his recruiting team. In recent years, the coach has worked tirelessly to build a strong identity in Ohio, a state traditionally contested by elite programs. The selection of Ponatoski shows that the effort is paying off. It is not just about attracting a talented player, but also about sending a clear message to the national stage. Kentucky is ready to compete with the best. In choosing the Wildcats, Ponatoski rejected offers from programs with glorious histories, such as Alabama, one of the most remembered names in the sport. This choice reflects Kentucky's growing prestige, which is a good thing. In addition, Ponatoski's arrival brings with it a potential game-changing role for Kentucky's quarterback, Boers. Although he is still a few years away from his official debut, projections already point to a significant impact. His ability to throw precise passes under pressure, combined with his ability to improvise and run when necessary, provides a tactical dimension that can elevate the Wildcats' offensive level. But Ponatoski's story goes beyond statistics and projections. He is a living example of what it means to be a complete athlete, both on and off the field. Gatorade Player of the Year awards in 2 different sports, football and baseball, put him in an exclusive club shared by icons such as Joe Mauer and Randy Moss. This distinction not only underscores his physical talent, but also his dedication, discipline, and leadership skills. Having Ponatoski on the team was a great move, and we'll see how this guy will play for Kentucky in the future. Leave your comment.